In a small, crumbling town tucked between rolling hills and endless fields, there lived a boy named Ethan. His clothes were worn out, his shoes had holes, and hunger was a frequent visitor at his door. His father had passed away when he was just 6, and his mother worked long hours as a cleaner just to put food on the table. But Ethan had something no one could take from him: dreams. Each night he would stare up at the twinkling stars and whisper, "One day I'll be someone. I'll build a life where people don't have to go hungry." At school, the other kids mocked him for his worn-out clothes and the patched-up holes in his shoes. They called him names, but Ethan just kept his head down and focused on his studies. The teachers, too, mostly ignored him. They didn't see much value in a poor kid like Ethan, but he didn't let that stop him. Whenever he could, he would sneak into the school library and devour books, even if it meant staying late after the librarian had gone home for the day. He slept with a book under his arm, dreaming of a future that was brighter than the present. One day during recess, while playing by himself under an old gnarled tree, Ethan was startled by a deep voice. "What are you reading, son?" Looking up, he saw an elderly man with kind eyes peering at him. It was Mr. Thompson. He had recently returned to his childhood hometown after living many years abroad. He was a retired professor, and Ethan, with his tattered book, reminded him of himself when he was young and poor. "It's an old physics book," Ethan replied shyly. "I want to become an engineer one day." The old man smiled. "You want to change your stars? Let me help you light the way." From that day on, Mr. Thompson became Ethan's mentor. Every afternoon, after their meeting under the old tree, Mr. Thompson brought him proper books and tutored him in math and science. He also made sure Ethan knew about and applied for a scholarship that would allow him to attend a prestigious university. "The world will not open its doors for you unless you knock loud and clear," he often told Ethan, who nodded seriously, determined to make the most of this unexpected opportunity. Years passed like chapters in a book. Ethan worked day and night. He passed his exams with top scores, impressing even the sternest of his teachers. And as predicted by Mr. Thompson, he got accepted into the university with a full scholarship. He graduated with honors and soon became a successful engineer. True to his word, he founded a company that built clean water systems for poor towns, starting with his own. Ethan never forgot the valuable lessons and support given to him by his wise mentor. Years later, he organized a grand event in his hometown to inaugurate the new water system. People from all over the country attended, including journalists and representatives from various organizations. Standing on the stage in front of everyone, Ethan raised his hand to quiet the crowd. Then, in a voice that was both strong and soft, he began his speech. "I was a boy with nothing but hope. The world saw me as poor, but one man saw me as possible. Mr. Thompson, this success is as much yours as it is mine." A hush fell over the crowd as they looked towards the old man standing beside Ethan. Time had not been kind to him. His hair was now snow-white and his frame stooped with age. But his eyes still held the same kindness and wisdom that Ethan remembered. Through his tears, Mr. Thompson managed a weak smile, his heart swelling with pride for the young man he had helped all those years ago. And what happened to Ethan? Well, he continued to help others who were just like him, giving them the resources and opportunities they needed to succeed. Because he knew that sometimes all it takes to change a life is for someone to believe in you. Even when you have nothing left to lose but your hope,